back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do the Instagram baddie makeup tutorial, which basically means I'm going to teach you how to be a badass. What better person to teach you how to be a badass than me? There's obviously a lot of different versions of the Instagram baddie makeup looks. A lot of people just do the bold wing liner, the dramatic lip. I had to do the glittery eyelids and the dramatic contour. You know me, I'm extra. You should know that by now. So if you guys want to see how I got this look and of course how to be a badass, then just keep watching. So to start off the look, I'm going to be taking the shade Millennial on my Morphe M209 blending brush from the Too Faced Stardust palette by Vegas Nay. I'm going to be focusing this in my crease and dragging it up slightly towards my brow bone using windshield wiper motions, just so that way later on we can use our darker shades and it'll just be a lot easier to blend out. Just to darken the crease a bit more, I'm going to be taking the shade Girls Night on that same Morphe M209 blending brush, and like I said, just focusing this in the crease, just so that way it gives us a little bit more definition. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade Double Tap on my Sephora rounded crease brush. I am just going to be focusing this shade on the outer corners of my eyes, and whatever excess product is left on my brush, then I can go ahead and drag it into the crease. But again, just focusing this shade on the outer corners of my eyes. I want the most definition on the outer corners. Now, because I didn't think that my outer corners were dark enough, I'm going to be taking the shade Sin City, which is just a matte black shade, using that same Sephora rounded crease brush. And as you can see, I'm sort of going to be buffing the black onto my eyes because black shades are super hard to work with and it can go wrong so quickly. So I'm just putting a little bit of product on my brush, buffing it upwards, and then sort of giving it a gradient effect. Now, because what badass doesn't have glitter on their eyelids, I'm going to be taking the shade Golden Nugget on my Morphe M224 packer on the lid brush. Just spraying my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus so that way it gives it a little bit more of intensity. And I guess I'm texting here. I don't really know. Wow, that's not distracting, Lex. Okay. So like I was saying, I'm going to be taking that golden shade and packing this on my lid, spraying again my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus just to intensify the gold shade a little bit. When using glittery eyeshadows or metallic eyeshadows, you always want to do patting motions and never sweeping motions, because I think when you do patting motions, it gives the best color payoff. Just for the sake of time, I went ahead and applied my winged liner and false lashes off camera. What I used will be linked in the bottom bar down below. Now I'm going to be prepping my skin for foundation. I'm going to be using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is perfect for dry skin. It smells amazing, but I really love it because it's super hydrating. And I think somebody who has dry to normal skin would love this. Probably not somebody who has super oily skin, because as you can see, I have a luminous glow to my face. For foundation, I decided to give this one more shot. This is the Anastasia foundation stick. I'm in the shade Warm Porcelain, and I realized when I use this foundation, my face needs to be super hydrated, because yes, it's drying, and I just felt like before my face wasn't super hydrated. That's why I wasn't loving it. And I am adding a lot, only because it doesn't have a lot of coverage, and I'm a girl who loves her high coverage foundation, and it doesn't look cakey or anything like that, so don't get all nervous me putting this much on. I promise you, when I use my damp beauty blender to blend it all out, it won't look cakey. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Fair, focusing this underneath my eyes and down the center of my face to highlight the face as well as take away the bags underneath my eyes. Then to bronze up my face, I'm going to be taking the IT Cosmetics Radiance Ombre Bronzer on my Benefit Hoola Bronzer brush, focusing this on my cheekbones, on my jawline, as well as my forehead. Now I'm going to be giving my lower lash line some definition. I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in the number 42 black, putting this in my waterline and slightly dragging it down a little bit so that way it gives a more smoky-eyed effect. Did you think I wasn't going to highlight? Hello! I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sundipped, taking the shade Summer, focusing this on the highest points of my cheekbones as well as my nose. I am going a little extra on the highlight today, only because this is an Instagram baddie makeup look, and what badass isn't drenched in highlight. For my lips, I'm going to be using the Kylie Cosmetics Pumpkin Lip Pencil. And then for my lips, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in the shade Ashton. When I think of like Instagram baddie makeup, I think of super dramatic eyes, super dramatic lashes, so much highlight on your face, like you're blinding people, and then you have like a nude lip. This is one of my go-to all-time favorite looks. If I could wear this every day, you guys know I would. And that, guys, completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned how to be a badass, more of a badass than you already are. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you leave me comments down below on videos that you guys would like to see next. Follow me on my social media. Do what you gotta do. You guys all know the drill. And I love you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Are you really even a badass if you don't have hoop earrings on? I think not.